wake up. Sometimes I dream of myself as a scientist deep inside the volcano, deciding the perfect moment to unleash the hot, gushing lava. But while I dreamed of science experiments and volcanoes, my biggest struggle was right here with this wild hair of mine. I am Gila Vuranga. Gila means to cry for something, and Vuranga means hair. I hated my hair, the way it coils and knots and tangles. Oh, Mom, Africa's best relaxers are only $35. Just buy me one, please. I loved sleepovers at my cousin's house because she had a hair straightener. And my favorite sound is my still wool hair sizzling against pure coconut oil and the sulfurous lingering smell of fried hair. And then I realized that sometimes taming the chaos isn't about forcing something into something that it's not. It's about understanding its power. Because little did I know that my wild hair battle was preparing me for something bigger. I'm going to do an experiment. All right, and this experiment is called the elephant toothpaste reaction. Think of it as creating a mini volcano, but with hot bubbles instead of lava. All right, let's go. This here is our hydrogen peroxide. Picture it as a volcano, smooth on the surface, but with a ton of energy waiting to react. Now, this dish soap is like the ocean waves around the volcano, ready to catch and carry whatever happens next. Right, then goes the hydrogen peroxide, and then we have our dish soap. Now finally, this is what sets the whole thing into motion. This is added, there's no going back. All right, let's go. Right, what's happening here is that the yeast is breaking down the hydrogen peroxide into gas and water molecules, and then the dish soap catches the water molecules, and we have this eruption of bubbles. It's almost like a volcano right here on stage. Let's give a big round of applause for science! Woo! I used to think that winning was like eruptions. Big, loud, impossible to ignore. But the truth is, winning is quiet. It's in the small, steady actions, like sweeping a yard, taming wild hair, learning patience, or even just yearning for something bigger than myself. The Pacific taught me to see the vastness of possibilities when others only saw a vast ocean. And that the smallest vessels can carry the weight of dreams. And those dreams began for me as a little girl sweeping the yard, and they grew when I walked into a science lab for the first time, even when I felt out of place. And they expanded when I stood here on stage as Miss Solomon Islands, representing myself, my people, my home, and my culture. It takes one to know. Dream big. Thank you.
Thank you to Miss Solomon Islands. Run, 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 run. Ladies and gentlemen, our talent category. Introducing contestant number 2. Bibiara start again. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Contestant number 2, Miss Samoa. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our contestant number 3. Run, 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 run. So after the talent category, we will have the traditionally inspired attire. And straight after that, we will go into the judging phase. Tonight, beneath the expanse of our shared Pacific sky, we honor the timeless strength of Pacific women, pillars of their families, communities, and nations. Like the deep-rooted kava plant, they draw strength from the land and nurture life through their resilience and grace. The kava ceremony, sacred and unbroken, reflects this strength. As the roots are pounded and the kava ball is passed, a circle of unity is formed. A tradition where stories flow like the tides and bonds are forged as steadfast as the ocean currents. In this rhythm of life, women are the heartbeat. Their leadership as enduring as the swell of the sea and as nurturing as the earth's embrace. Miss Tonga brings this essence to life. Her performance a tribute to the sacred connections that tie us to each other and the land. Through the imagery of sunset clouds, hinted by the soft movements of flowing fans, she evokes the Pacific winds that carry our stories and dreams across the vast blue ocean. These clouds gesture of connection and strength, reminding us of the beauty and power found in our shared heritage. Tonight we celebrate the heart of the Pacific, its women, its stories, and the unbreakable ties that bind us all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Contestant number 3, Miss Tonga.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3, Miss Tonga. A round of applause.
So we have the talent category. After the talent category, we have the traditionally inspired attire, and that one and now be looking so much creativity also from around the Pacific in how they create their traditional attire, influenced by contemporary as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing contestant number 4, Miss American Samoa.
I can't. Music is the language that transcends all borders. It is the only universal language. It is the only universal tongue capable of inspiring hearts, healing wounds, and binding us together across time and space. In the Pacific, music is more than just an art form. It is the heartbeat of our people, a living thread that connects our past to our present and preserves the stories of our ancestors. Tonight, Miss American Samoa will share her talent as a testament to this unbreakable bond, bringing forth the diverse and soulful sounds of the Pacific. Deeply moved by the spirits of the 13th Festival of Pacific Arts, she took it upon herself to learn how to play a selection of Pacific instruments, immersing herself in the rhythms and melodies that define our Pacific heritage. With each note, she seeks to celebrate the unparalleled beauty of our music, honoring the distinct voices that make our island traditions unforgettable. Bringing you the sounds of the Pacific through drum beats, strings, and song. Here is Miss American Samoa, your contestant number 4.
Music is a thread that weaves a sacred tie my ancestors' hands, now for ours to sing. Let your voice be heard. And in Aotearoa we sing. Nera te kau papa tere o maori e Ho te anga tukui ano na chipuna He pare kawa kawa he mea hira hira he Tōkure a tōku ho ho Ma pihi maure a whakakai marihi Kone ono tia tere aina wa katoa Kia kone rite ki te ngoa Mana tangata mana motu ake Tōkure taku a ho Ma pihi maure a whakakai marihi My Pacific people, join me as we dance. Oh no! For bring them Yumi on celebrate them. Yumi Biribang Pacifica. And in the Samoa Islands, at the conclusion of every special event, we end with what we call a tawaluma, And to this I sing. Ole taolunga, ole afai umea uma, ole ni mali se mai uatango fie, fa'alai utino, yetasi utanga fo ia manino, mali o elava e sili le la lo langi e o te utino at e sili tene o le pacifica a faila e te fia talito nu so ia sima ai ia uinga o sia upainga e fesui suia e le tuma ui se meta sia lenga te le se
Thank you very much, contestant. Miss American Samoa, contestant number 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the talent category, which the 8 contestants will make their appearance in showcasing their talent and skills that was very carefully thought out to be presented especially for you tonight. With one more category to go later on tonight, and that's the traditional inspired attire. And then very soon we will have also the final performance from our very Miss Pacific Islands with her final performance tonight. So that's coming up this evening. So just when we have our cue to go for our next contestant, then we will introduce our next contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing contestant number 5.
Hello, Geta. I take you on a journey through the heart and soul of Kiribati, our traditional dance, Te Mae, history told through movements, values expressed in every step, and a deep connection to land and ocean that have sustained us for generations. For centuries, Te Mae is a symbol of identity and unity, passed down through storytelling and celebration. Each movement carries meaning, each beat echoes ancestors' wisdom, and each performance a tribute to the strength of our Pacific spirit. Tonight I bring to you 6 distinct dance forms from the northern, central, southern islands of Kiribati in a masterpiece. Te Buki, a dance of elegance and grace, performed to highlight intricate hip movements accentuated by our traditional grass skirts. Bino, a seated dance, the foundation of all Kiribati dances, where storytelling unfolds through expressive upper body movements. Kayamato, a dance of strength, defined by steady and deliberate steps, embodying the unshakable spirit of my people. Taupatsiva, introduced by Samoan missionaries, this fusion of tradition and influence blends powerful movements in a mesmerizing display of fluidity. Banaba dance, a dance with dynamic gestures and rhythmic footwork that reflect cultural richness of Banaba Island in Kiribati. Kabus, this talent culminates with this dance of precision and skill, where fast hip shaking and tiny crawling steps showcase the intricate beauty of Kiribati. Through Te Mae, I invite you to witness the strength and leadership of Kiribati, qualities that shine even in the face of adversity. Let it be clear, we are still here. We are proud, and we will continue to thrive. So tonight, as I mimic the frigate bird gliding high, may you feel the heartbeats of my people. and be inspired by the power of a culture that dances with purpose, pride, and passion. CWRubaha. Tagyo to my.
Yêu cô ra mê ngao men si đi về te arana kiri pasi
Itata pesera que mo Meto peya tia Gene ni peina suate pen Kana kubana tia ni onna ni eta
Thank you very much, contestant number 5, Miss Kiribati. It's already there. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Yep.
Stop your mind, eh? 50 years ago, a nation was born, a land of 1,000 tribes, 1,000 tongues, and one unbreakable spirit, Papua New Guinea. Tonight, Miss Papua New Guinea will celebrate not just history, but identity, not just independence, but unity. Miss Papua New Guinea's talent is a dramatic monologue titled Pikinini Mary Bilong Peles, which translates to daughter of the village. As she prepares for a celebration, she carries with her a simple basket. Yet within it lies
your story, and the story of the land we call Papua New Guinea. This basket, it isn't just something I wear, it is my identity. It sweats like the people who plants them, who tend to it with love and resilience. I see it now. This basket, this cocoa, this conch shell, and this basket, they are not just objects. They are pieces of ready to weave another 50 years together, carrying the strength of our ancestors, the dreams of our beautiful children, and the heart of our nation. Of my village, I carry this basket not just for me, but for every mother, father, child, and ancestor who has wove the story of our land.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Miss Papua New Guinea.
So we have completed the first category, the sarong. We are towards the end of the second category, the talent, and then we have the final category, the traditionally inspired attire, coming up shortly after this. We will also have intermittent entertainment in between these segments. Number 7.
Influence to my island brought weapons, which resulted in feuds and disagreements amongst the tribes. The villages of the North and the South fought brutally against each other, which became more frequent and extremely bitter. This turned into a 10-year tribal war. One night, the sound of the triton echoed to warn the northern villages that a group of fierce warriors from the south were approaching. Both sides were ready for bloodshed and battle. Unexpectedly, Queen Egamosha marched towards the battleground between the warring brothers and sisters with her chieftain spear called Erago. She raised her hands towards the warriors and shouted to end the war. Respectfully, both chiefs withdrew their weapons and retreated along with their warriors. This moment in our history emphasized the respect for women, and the Erago became a symbol of authority. This traditional spear is a reminder of Queen Egamosha and the tribal war. The moral of the story is that the voice of a woman was heard and respected since ancient times. This special weapon is dedicated to the voices of the women of the past, the present, and the future. We are courageous. We are strong. And we are resilient. We are the women of the Pacific.
Thank you, contestant number 7, Miss Nauru. We have one final contestant before we complete the talent show, the talent category, after which we will move over to the traditionally inspired attire. After the traditionally inspired attire, we will move on to the judging phase. We would like to first and foremost, to extend our deepest gratitude to the platinum sponsors of the show. The Solomon Islands government, through the Ministries of Culture and Tourism, Women, Youth and Children's Affairs, and Home Affairs, we would also like to acknowledge the invaluable assistance of the Secretary to the Prime Minister, Dr. Jimmy Rogers, whose support has been instrumental in ensuring the successful delivery of this event as well. We would also like to thank our silver sponsors, Tourism Solomons and Coral Sea Resort and Casino, who have not only supported this event, but combined have generously sponsored the top prizes for tonight. We would also like to thank our bronze sponsors, Solomon Islands Ports Authority, the Bank of South Pacific, BSP, Blue Water and Printwise. Thank you, Tomas. And to our sponsors, your contributions have played a vital role in making tonight a reality. And let's give a round of applause for our sponsors for tonight. So shortly we will be having a new Miss Pacific. Crowning of the new Miss Pacific would be in the next hour. We should have the crowning after we have the traditionally inspired attire and also the judge and face. Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant for tonight, contestant number 8, Miss Cook Islands.
Sis, I need it on now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you say, Kia Rana! Let me hear you say, Kia Rana! Tonight, I invite you all to sit back and enjoy the experience. I share with you one of my favorite chants from my home island. Tonight, I'll be one part of this type of weaving. Now, let's take it back to when I arrived into the Solomons. Oh Lord, hearing the pen, the boys play the pipes, such talents they had. And they even played a Cook Islands classic. Such beautiful singing and playing. Anyways, fun fact to share with you all. Back in 2020, my sister, Elsie, and I attended the same uni preparations back for our schooling life. What small world is it, right? Look at us now, 5 years later, taking the stage for Miss Pacific Islands. Ta-da! This is the completed version of this type of weaving. And this is called a pareukaro. Growing up in a household full of siblings, number 4 of 6 children, you can imagine how alive our household was. Our household was full of chores, from feeding the pigs. Yes, this girl fed the pigs. To working in the plantation. Oh, I worked in the plantation? Yes. Ironing the clothes, cooking the food, and keeping a clean house. Let me show you. Now, we all know that this knicker broom has other purposes, right? Let me show you again. Now, I would like to take this time to thank beautiful parents for the many teachings and for instilling great knowledge and most importantly, having the most beautiful relationship with God. Ko Jehovah toku tiaki, karera wa'au e ngere. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our final contestant for the talent category. Contestant number 8, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cook Islands.
Check.